Cardiac arrest doesn't care if you're young or old, fit, an athlete. It doesn't discriminate, as you'll see from these survivor stories.
Some of my son's friends were up for a birthday party and they decided to go for a swim after they had dinner. When they went for a swim, Noah had realised that something wasn't quite right.
He had a cardiac arrest, from what we can gather.
His friend Harrison was behind him and managed to keep him out of the water.
I had told Harrison about my seizures. He's always checking on me if I'm near him.
His lips were slightly bluish purple, so we called for help.
When I arrived on the scene, we noticed that the boy had stopped breathing, and so we commenced CPR.
It's very important that someone can start CPR if possible before we arrive, because the average ambulance response time can be 8 to 10 minutes and the brain can start to die from a lack of oxygen in 3 to 5 minutes.
As I was doing the CPR, Susie called for the defibrillator to be brought down.
Defibrillators are very important to the survival of cardiac arrest, as in this case. The community first responder system is designed that where locations have defibrillators, such as Redfield, if a call is made for an ambulance, the call taker knows that there is a defibrillator at that location.
I had recently done first aid training, so yeah, that was really helpful to have that background knowledge to really help me in a tricky situation.
It's very important that community learn first aid courses.
I've seen people save lives literally because of the first aid training.
Jodie's thinking was just so critical in the situation, and I'm so glad she had first aid knowledge.
The importance of St John's first aid courses in the community are evidenced by the situation exactly.
You never know, you might save a life like Jodie saved mine.
Hi, my name's David Waters and I'm the Chief Executive of the Council of Ambulance Authorities. Welcome back to those who have been following us during the week for our Restart Heart Day Week webinar and activities. Today we're going to talk about AEDs. What is an AED and what does it stand for? AED stands for Automatic External Defibrillator. It's the machine that will restart your heart rhythm after cardiac arrest. Automatic because it will do most of the work itself, that is, once you attach it to the patient. External because it goes on the outside of the chest, on the body. And defibrillator because it passes a small electrical charge through to your heart to restart the heart rhythm. We checked in with a few of our friends who make AEDs to share with us in more detail why we should have an AED handy. We would love to eventually see AEDs becoming mandatory for all venues, businesses, and eventually even in homes, just like you have a fire extinguisher. To find out how to get an AED, please visit restartaheart.net.au for information. Thank you for taking the time to join us for Restart a Heart Day again. And don't forget to share with your friends and families and jump on the socials for #9for9 challenge. Make sure you know where your nearest AED is, both at home and at work. Using an AED will save a life. Thank you.
We cannot stress enough how important it is that everybody learns CPR and AED use. It is quick and simple and anyone can do it and help save a life.
I'm a pretty ordinary sort of guy, really. Lucky, I suppose. I have a lovely wife, kids. Life's good. Work's pretty stressful, but hey, we get by.
The headlines this morning at 8 o'clock. Manchester teen found guilty of the murder of his teacher. Oil prices prices soar to a record high, and the Prime Minister announces further NHS cutbacks.
There's not a problem there, it's something that we can do.
Morning, guys.
Morning, Tim. Morning, Tim.
Oh, by the way, Tim, they need that report tomorrow now, not Friday.
Tomorrow?
We'll be here all night.
Listen, Nigel, we've got a bit of a rush on that job. They brought the deadline forward to tomorrow now, so I'm going to need those prices by 4 o'clock.
Hi Tim, it's Rachel. I've been trying to get hold of you because we need to go over that report before next Tuesday. If you could give me a call back as soon as possible, thanks.
Cup of tea, anyone?
Hi darling, don't forget you're picking up Mum tonight. She'll be at the station at 6 o'clock. Okay, bye.
Has anyone seen my stapler? Don't forget that meeting at 3, Tim. Tim, are you all right? Tim, what's happening? Tim! Tim, are you all right? Tim!
Hello, operator.
Hello, ambulance please.
Hello, ambulance. What's the problem? Can you tell me what's happened?
My colleague's collapsed. I think he's had a heart attack.
Is he conscious?
They want to know if he's conscious.
No, he's not breathing.
Does anyone in the office know CPR?
Does anyone know CPR?
Yes, we're doing it. Tell them to hurry.
Just stay calm. An ambulance is on its way.
So that's it for me, really. You don't expect to have a heart attack and die in the office, do you? But as a matter of fact, over 130,000 people die every year from cardiac arrest, largely because they don't get help in time. Unless you receive a shot from a defibrillator within 3 or 4 minutes, it's pretty much curtains for you.
Don't forget that meeting at 3, Tim. Tim, are you all right? Tim, what's happening? Tim! Tim, are you all right? Tim!
Hello, operator.
Hello, ambulance please.
Hello, ambulance. What's the problem? Can you tell me what's happened?
My colleague's collapsed. I think he's had a heart attack.
Is he conscious?
They want to know if he's conscious.
No, he's not breathing.
Does anyone in the office know CPR?
Does anyone know CPR?
Yes, we're doing it. Tell them to hurry.
Just stay calm. An ambulance is on its way.
Somebody get the defibrillator. Pull the handle. It tells you what to do.
Begin by removing all clothing from the patient's chest. Place that exactly as shown in the picture. Analyzing. Shock advised.
Stand back, Becky.
Press the flashing orange button now. Shock delivered.
Tim, can you hear me? Tim, the ambulance is on its way. You're going to be okay. Just hang in there.
It costs less than £1,000 for my company to have a defibrillator, and I owe it my life. You're more likely to die of cardiac arrest than you are from a fire, and yet no one would think twice about having a fire extinguisher in the office. The HeartStart is the world's leading brand of defibrillator and is the trusted choice of healthcare professionals, businesses and leisure industries around the world. You never know. The life it saves could be your own.
Hi, I'm Charlotte from Zoll. This year, for Restart a Heart Day, we're inviting you to take 5 minutes out of your day to learn or remind yourself how to restart a heart. These 5 minutes could help save the life of someone you know or love. So we encourage you to share this with your friends and your family and your co-workers. Every year, approximately 34,000 Australians and New Zealanders suffer an out-of-hospital cardiac arrest, and sadly, only 1 in 10 survive. It can happen to anyone, at any age, at any time, and you can help save a life by providing CPR to keep the victim's blood pumping and by using an automated external defibrillator, or AED, to provide a shock to the heart. We're spending a lot more time at home at the moment, so it's important you know where your nearest AED is. You might have one in your apartment block, or at your nearest supermarket or chemist. Keep an eye out and make sure you know where your nearest AED is, should you need it in an emergency. Step 1. Call. Firstly, if you find someone unconscious and not breathing normally, call 000 so help is on the way. Locate the nearest defibrillator. Press the on button or open the lid to begin and follow the prompts. Don't be scared. The device will guide you through all the life-saving steps. Cut or tear away clothing to expose a bare chest. Attach the defibrillation pads as per the images shown. On the Zoll AED 3, if the patient is a child, press the child button and follow the prompts to reposition the pads. The AED will analyse the heart rhythm and determine if a shock is advised. Follow the prompts to deliver the shock and begin CPR.
Don't touch patient. Press flashing shock button.
Shocking.
Shock delivered.
Step 2. Push. Not every victim will require a shock, but everyone will require CPR. Providing compressions at least 5 centimetres deep at a rate of 100 to 120 compressions per minute can more than double the chance of survival. The Zoll range of AEDs include real-time CPR feedback to give you the confidence to provide the highest quality compressions possible. To begin compressions, interlace your fingers. Place the heel of your hand on the centre of the victim's chest, lock your elbows and push hard, following the click of the AED's metronome. Step 3. Shock. Continue compressions until the AED tells you to stop. The AED will analyse the heart rhythm every 2 minutes and deliver a shock if necessary. You might get tired, so if there is help available, swap rescuers during this time and be prepared to continue CPR after each analysis. When emergency medical professionals arrive, they will take over the rescue. To help them, do not turn the AED off, as it will provide them with key information. So, remember these 3 simple steps to help save a life. Call for help. Start CPR, pushing hard and fast in the centre of the chest. And shock using a defibrillator or AED if one is available. Turn it on and follow the prompts. They are that simple to use. Congratulations! You have just learned how to restart a heart with a Zoll AED 3. Please share this information with your friends and family, and together we could potentially save a life. Oh, and don't forget to look out for your nearest AED. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today to learn about AEDs. Tomorrow is the day before Restart a Heart Day, so we'll take the time to explore some myths around cardiac arrest, CPR and AED use, and work through some of the fears we might have in helping out in the case of a cardiac arrest to help you become more confident to help save a life. In the meantime, head over to restartaheart.net where you can learn more about CPR and AED awareness, order a CPR education kit, get your hands on a limited edition Restart a Heart Day Build-A-Bear, and download a digital tools pack to help spread the word. Don't forget to take part in the #9for9 challenge. We'll see you again tomorrow.